Hey, gadgets in your new vehicles. Gadgets. And by gadgets, they seem to want to put a kill switch into every new vehicle, 27 and onward. You will have something in your vehicle that is supposed to make your vehicle, it's a kill switch. You can't drive it. You might be able to start it, but it won't go into drive if you need it started for the heater or something. But you won't be able to drive it. And there'll be cameras and sensors, which there already are, inside your vehicle, pointed at you, your passengers, front seat, back seat. And the driver will be looked at to see if they are impaired. And AI will use the various sensors and cameras to determine whether you should or should not drive your own vehicle that you paid for. Yep. By 2027, AI in the car will determine if you're sober and fit to drive, automatically turning the vehicle off if it determines you're a danger on the road. Wow. Wowie wow. I mean, we buy these vehicles and we assume we own them. I was talking about it last night, how you buy property, you buy your house, and it's like, oh, I own my house. And you're like, nah, you don't. You really don't. You paid for your house, you paid off your mortgage, and you feel you own your house. Don't pay the property taxes. See how much you own your house if you don't pay the taxes on your house and your property and whatnot. You'll learn real quickly that you don't own your house. You paid for it. You paid for it, but you don't own it. It's a sad state of affairs. Your vehicle. Now, you buy your vehicle and someone else, some entity, a government, AI, a corporation, now has the ability to tell you you can't drive it. Does that mean you own your vehicle? You paid for it, you bought it, but without complete autonomy over your purchase, you don't truly own it. How do they get away with shit like that? This passed already, by the way. This is a Biden era legislation that went through. Obviously, the majority of Republicans didn't vote for it. A bunch of Democrats didn't vote for it, but it passed. And now it seems that in 2027, this is going to be mandatory. And, you know, Obama was the guy that had them put in that stupid button where your car shuts off at every stoplight and stuff. This was put into a piece of legislation during the Biden administration that was part of the Green New Deal, the green legislation. How will it determine if you are fit to drive? Through sensors. Your eyes, they seem watery. You seem a little drowsy. Will it use will it take any information from your skin on the steering wheel, your breath in the vehicle? How will they determine if you are incapable of driving because you're intoxicated, or some similar things like your eyes, your blood pressure, your mood, the heat generating off of you? If someone's trying to carjack you, you're going to be in a state of alert. Now you want to drive away and the sensors go, I don't know what's the matter. His eyes are wide. His eyes are watery. His blood temperature's up. His heartbeat is up. You know, whatever it is. What does that mean? How will they determine that? And then to make your car undrivable. There's already patents that Ford Motor Company, and I'm sure all the other ones have, but I read specifically Ford Motor Company. Someone's at the front door. Someone's at the front door. Ford Motor Company has said they have filed patents for cameras in the vehicle, what they'll be used for, They will listen to you talking about things and then direct that toward selling your information to potential advertisers. And then if there's a problem with recording your voice, they have devices that they have patented where it will read your lips. It won't have to hear what you're saying. It will read your lips, know what you're talking about, and kind of get around this Fourth Amendment issue of recording you. Dallas, shut up. I'm doing a show. Come here, boy. All right. Be quiet. Lay down. Oof. Platz. Just throwing various Dutch words at him. Oh, boy. There he goes. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so you buy a new vehicle. This may be in there. I know some people are trying to go through the courts and say this is complete invasion of your privacy. I think it is. Remember The Sopranos when Tony would buy an Escalade and he's like, yeah, as soon as I get rid of that GPS and the OnStar, shit like that. And again, it was a convenience. That's how they present everything that invades your privacy. If you get in an accident, OnStar will say, I have alerted proper authorities. Are you okay? I don't want that. I got a phone. I don't want anyone knowing what I'm doing. But that's what they have planned for next year and years after. And it only gets worse. It only gets worse. Here is a... Was that other thing that I had? New vehicle gadgets to invade your privacy?
Yes,
Is that the same thing, Sean?
It's queued up. Nope.
Oh, okay. Play that.
Come on. No.
Now imagine there was an emergency outside the truck, an accident, something terrible on the ranch with a chainsaw. And I jump in this truck, but the truck, it won't shift into drive. Why? Because the cameras and sensors inside this cab won't let it shift because it detects my eyes are big. There's a lot of emotion. There's some panic and it doesn't feel that I'm fit to drive. Now that's not science fiction. That is happening because Ford just filed the patents. Ford actually has a series of patents down at the U.S. Patent and Trade Office that deal with the sensors and cameras inside the cab of their truck. And if the sensors in that truck determine that you're not fit to drive, that truck will not actually shift from park to drive. Now they already have a system called telematics, and that's where they can actually pull up cameras in real time inside the cab of their fleet vehicles. Now, they actually market this
Got a body
to
in the
insurance
bed of the
companies
truck.
because the truth is, this is really about who owns the data and who owns the liability. Now, your name might actually be on the title of this truck, and you may have paid for it, but you don't own it. Now, Ford didn't file just one patent. They filed a stack of them, all within months of each other. Are you sitting down? Get this. This Ford technology patent doesn't just watch you. This one puts you in jail. Ford filed a patent, serial number 0104469, where the system takes your biometric data, your face, your iris, and your fingerprint, and it runs it through a criminal database in real time. While you're sitting in your own truck, think about what that means. You wake up one morning. You walk out to your driveway. You climb into a vehicle with your name on the title, on property with your name on the deed. And before you go anywhere, before you've done a single thing wrong, your truck is already running your face through a law enforcement database. Ford's own patent language describes this as potentially useful for police. They wrote that. Ford wrote that into the patent application. So the question isn't whether this technology can be abused. Ford already told you who it's for. You just didn't know that you were buying a cop car. Now I'm going to walk you through a few of these patents. Lip reading, cameras inside your cab, machine learning trained on lip movement datasets, cloud connected, your face processed somewhere you'll never see, stored as long as they want. Acoustic lip reading. If the cameras aren't enough, the system emits inaudible sound waves and reads the echoes bouncing off of your mouth. You can't see it. It's just happening.
These are patents already.
Biometrics. Your face, fingerprint, iris, filed February 2024, and it was published August 2025. This one is assigned a serial number because it's real. Ad listening. This is scary. It monitors conversations between everyone in the cab. It serves targeted ads based on what you and others are talking about while you're driving. In Ford's words, maximum opportunity for ad-based monetization. No description of how that data is protected either. None. How about Ford Pro Telematics? Now, this one isn't a patent. This one is actually a product page. Right now, fleet managers can pull live in-cabin video feeds of drivers on their phones. Ford markets seatbelt compliance alerts with the explicit benefit of lowering insurance costs. They said it themselves. This is the infrastructure, and once the infrastructure exists, it's going to get used and abused. Now, Ford isn't alone in this. This is an arms race. Smart Eye driver monitoring software is already in over 2 million cars globally. The EU's general safety regulation mandates drowsiness systems as standard equipment going forward. GM deployed biometric seat sensors and heart rate monitoring in production trucks.
Yeah. Yeah. It's happening. It's not science fiction. It's science fact. Remember those commercials back in the old days? Have you ever paid a toll without stopping? You will with AT&T or whatever it was. That's the point they're at right now. They're going through with this. They're patenting it. They're coming up with, if they don't have it already, they're working on the technology that is readily available to completely invade your privacy in the what was supposed to be the privacy of your own vehicle. It's already happened in the house. I talk about it all the time, how your refrigerator rats you out to the toaster oven, and you got your Ring cameras. Everyone's got a Ring camera, and you give up a lot of privacy when you check off the boxes in the Ring cam as to who can use it and what have you. You put up a Ring camera. If there's a crime that happened at your house, and maybe you can be implicated, the police can go to Ring and get that information, get that video from the company. So all these things that are so convenient, that we love, that we can't live without, are spying on you and ratting you out. And now your car, your beloved vehicle, is going to be one of the machines on the top of the list of things that rat you out. Crazy. Crazy but true. That's what they say. Mm-hmm.